All right, we're live. We're walking up Bush right now. This is the French Quarter, or as I like to call it, the French Quarter block. The building I'm going by right now, I think it's this one. Yeah, it used to house the Istituto Italiano di Cultura, però adesso è un altro posto. Qui abbiamo the Irish Bank. So incredibly trendy. So trendy. Here's the Irish Bank people. Everyone's hanging out at the Irish Bank. So how do I tell everybody that I'm live? I don't know. Add highlight. At highlight. That's everyone, isn't it? I can't invite them one by one. That's too much. You make it too complicated. Can I just invite everyone? Anyway, here we are. There's the garbage can. Bush Street. And now we're going to walk by l'Hôtel des Arts, which I've never really had any interaction with in my entire history. Hôtel des Arts. But they have art on the wall. Are they super chill? They have flowers in the window. Oh, that's Harlan Records. Huh. That's not the Hotel des Arts. And here is Le Central. This is the French bistro style restaurant. Il était le resto préféré de Willie Brown. C'était où elle faisait tous les grands deals. If you wanted to power broker with Willie Brown, that was one of the spots. You would meet him for lunch. You would meet him at Le Central. And Le Central is actually connected to the Café de la Presse, which is another cool cafe on the spot. The French Café. Malheureusement, et maintenant, le Café de la Presse est fermé. Aucune personne dans le Café de la Presse. And just up the block is the Notre-Dame des Victoires, the French church. If you want to see, if you want la mise en français, et ici est la porte de Chinatown de San Francisco. Damar, Damar. I'm just streaming. I'm streaming away. Old guy stream. And there's the traffic. The traffic. It's so fun. Maybe I'll go get a view of the Notre-Dame des Victoires pendant la nuit parce que elle est très belle. L'église, il y a une école pour les enfants qui it's the school, l'école du fils de mon ami Asher. We'll just take a look at the Notre-Dame des Victoires. If you are in San Francisco and you want to la mise en français, on vient ici à l'église Notre-Dame des Victoires. C'est dans la bouche de la Grande, entre Grande et Stockton. C'est une belle église with the stained glass, les vitrines. I I don't know how to say stained glass. I don't care either. I'm American, goddammit. But that is the stained glass. That is the Notre Dame de Victoire. If you go over here on Stockton, you'll be above the Stockton Tunnel. But then you have to go down the piss stairs to get back down to Stockton Street, which doesn't sound like much fun in the middle of the night. It's also a known place for muggers to hang out and wait for idiots like me to come down the stairs, oblivious, and be mugged. So there will be none of that. There will be no piss, there will be no muggings. Just pure fun. And there is the Salesforce Tower with a light display of various colors, signifying nothing, apparently. I don't know what it's signifying, but I'm going to go back down here to the Chinatown Gate. I'm in my slow gate to the Chinatown Gate. That's G-A-I-T to the G-A-T-E. You know what I'm saying. And there's people riding motorized bicycles. There's another hotel. What hotel is this? Is it a French called the SF Plaza? Wow. The SF Plaza at 510 Bush Street. I think that used to be the Goethe Institute. I don't know where the Goethe Institute is nowadays, but it was the home of the Goethe Institute, the German Cultural Institute. Here we have the Lion Guardians of the Gate. Don't ask me what that says in Chinese because I forget. It's something great. Peace and harmony and stuff. And then now we've entered the land of lanterns, the land of red lanterns. It's a magical place, and people zipping around on scooters. So much fun. We'll see what Grant's like on a beautiful spring Wednesday evening. We're also going to, presently we will arrive at another historic, beautiful church. This is the real schlocky, gaudy stores block, a few of which are out of business. They have like $15,000 statues. And then this sort of office building has got the Chinese hospital, East West Health Services, and there's a bunch of graffiti. And here we are entering the Chinatown, Zhongguocheng, Tongyanfao by night. So I'm gonna walk up. Here's Pine Street. The French love to say bush and peen, because bush is bush in English and peen is peen in French. And it's one of those if you know, you know type of situations. A friend of mine, how much they loved saying, oh, we are going to tiramisu between Bush and Peen on Belden Place. Between Bush and Peen. Now I'm going to take my life in my hands and I'm going to walk down the street, the middle of the street on Grant Avenue in Chinatown, Zhongguocheng. And there's the cheap t-shirt store with the Bruce Lee shirts. Do they have any Chuck Norris shirts? There's no Chuck Norris shirts.
No, that's why I was like...
Cheap shit. Lots of cheap shit. You'll get your cheap shit now. $5, $12.99. All right, now we're coming up on California. It's gonna get great. After the earthquake and the city fathers got together and talked about whether to exile the Chinese community to the far reaches of the city, they were persuaded to keep Chinatown where it was, and they built several of these buildings that were supposed to be characteristic of Chinese culture. So they, at this intersection, they built these big old buildings with the turrets at the top. Hi.
Hey.
All right, welcome. How's it going? You guys visiting San Francisco?
I live in Oakland.
local.
Oh, Oakland? Yeah, I live in Richmond.
Awesome.
But I'm from San Francisco. Yeah. I live in the Rich. Yep. Are you guys doing the conference? Or you just chilling?
Chilling. I just came out of work. I work at KPMG and stuff, so.
Right on. I got off work, but I know traffic's so bad right now. I thought I'd walk around and scream.
Good idea.
I'm screaming.
It's so nice around here. You might as well.
The weather is beautiful tonight.
So nice.
Yeah. You guys have a great time.
You have a good one.
All right. Nice meeting you. I wanted to, before I met that wonderful couple, I wanted to feature St. Mary's Church from across the street. Old St. Mary's Cathedral. So this was the original Catholic cathedral in San Francisco, built in the early 1850s, the shell of which survived the earthquake and fire. So I'm going to go back across the street so I can get a better view of the church, because it deserves it. It deserves a great view. It is an historic landmark. Hi. And now, it's California Street. So now I'm gonna get a view. Getting a view. It's kind of dark, but you can see it. There it is. Beautiful St. Mary's Church. The original Catholic cathedral in San Francisco, built by the original inhabitants after the gold rush anyway, who felt that they needed their venue for their Catholicism, because really the first real movers and shakers in San Francisco. Oh, an illegal left turn, let's document it. Oh no, damn. The first real leaders of San Francisco, well, that was Sam Brannan. And Sam Brannan was a Mormon who came over to join the Mormons in Utah, but he saw opportunities in San Francisco. So he was the founder of the first this, the first that, the first everything. He brought a printing press on the ship with him. He started a newspaper. He started all kinds of businesses. And it was the Mormons that had accompanied him on the trip that were working for Captain Sutter in Coloma, making a wood mill, who found gold in the creek. When they diverted the creek to build a sawmill, they found gold. And they were basically Mormon day workers who were earning money for their trip east to Utah. And here's the famous Far East Cafe. It is a venerable restaurant of questionable quality at this point, but it is quite venerable. If you see any old photos of Chinatown, you will see the Far East Cafe. Yeah, I'm giving myself a tour. And here we have lots of beautiful buildings. There's a surprising amount of people on Grant Street in the middle of the night. It's not the middle of the night, it's still the evening, I suppose. But back in the day, it used to really kind of just become totally dead at after dark. All these businesses really thrive during the day. It's all the tourist foot traffic. This is Sacramento Street. Up there right before Stockton, there's an alley called Brooklyn, which commemorates the name of the ship upon which Sam Brannan arrived in San Francisco in 1847, the Brooklyn. And when he arrived, he saw the American flag flying, and he was quite disappointed because he had left the eastern seaboard in order to escape the clutches of the influence of the United States. However, during his voyage, the possession of California had shifted from the hands of Mexico to that of the United States. Therefore, he saw the American flag when he arrived, and he was quite upset. But he made the best of it. And here's Xiulong Bruce Lee, also known as Xiaolong. You see the, well, you can't see it very well at night. The brick construction, and all these crappy stores are all closed right now. So there's no temptation to buy any imported junk because they all close at night, which is kind of stupid because there's still foot traffic. There's the Jingyin gift shop, and up here another block or so we're gonna hit. Here's Clay. Clay, are you gonna go since you have a green light? No, you don't have a green light yet? Go. Green light yet? Go. Down the block is Portsmouth Square, which I'm sure is full of piss bums in the middle of the night. It's far more interesting during the day. I've made videos there during the day. All the local residents use it to relax and play cards and gamble. Shaoxin, Shaoxin. And gamble, play cards, socialize, play music, just like back in Zhongguo, Tongyanfao. Tongyanfao. Am I going to get run over yet? It's quite possible. No stopping ever. You can't park. You're not allowed to park ever. No one wants you to park. Don't park. And we are fast approaching the famous Buddha bar. Famous for what? I don't know. Serving drinks. How can you be famous for serving drinks? Who cares? Who cares? But there's the Buddha bar, and then there's the Li Po bar. So you take your pick. You want Buddha, or do you want Li Po? Who's Li Po, you ask? Li Po is the Cantonese pronunciation of what's his name? Oh shit! Now I can't remember his name. Anyway, he's the most fucking famous Chinese poet ever in history. When you take Chinese class, they make you learn his poems. When you're a little kid in China, you learn his poems. A lot of his poems are about staring out the window at the moon when he's drunk, and that's about it. And of course, I always like to feature the East-West Bank because this building is of great historic import. This building was the in the days of landlines and before like automated telephone exchange communication. This building housed. This was the Chinatown Telephone Exchange building, and Chinese people, as you may or may not know, are of many, many persuasions as far as dialects, languages. They're not really dialects, they're languages because they are mutually incomprehensible. So the only difference between a language and a dialect is an army. But if one's form of speech is mutually incomprehensible to the other, they are separate languages, but they're referred to as dialects for the sake of national unity. So anyway, the East-West Bank over here had all these operators who, I guess when you called San Francisco, they'd direct your call to this location, and then you would ask for the person by name, you know, and then they would have to know who you're talking about. They would have to be able to speak your dialect and connect you with that person. So think of different regions of China. Sichuan has a dialect, and many dialects probably, and of course different dialects of Cantonese, Toisanwa, and all the different dialects. Now this is Wentworth Alley, another one of the oldest streets in the city, of Ann Historic Street. So this is Wentworth Alley right here, and it's a one-block alley. Now, I used to attend a Wing Chun Academy in the Sunset, and supposedly they work out in this alley, but I've never been here in the evening to see, but I don't know. I think someone told me the number recently, someone I know at work who does Wing Chun. Is that it? Let me see. Do your fucking Selam Tao. Is it 20 Wentworth? No. Those are a bunch of guys gambling. Let me get my head chopped off looking in doorways. But 30 Wentworth? Is this the Wing Chun Academy? That's not the Wing Chun Academy. That's another mahjong parlor. Shit. Yeah, I don't want to ring the bell because they'll only speak Chinese. They'll think I'm a cop or something. They'll be like, what the fuck you want? What's this? This is the Sinatra place. Perry sings Sinatra. Last Wednesday. Is it the last Wednesday of each month? Is he singing Sinatra? Where's the Wing Chun school? Is it 40? Well, maybe they don't work out anymore. Because I give up. No, fucking... This guy I work with, who's a long time Wing Chun guy, he told me the number. Is this the Wing Chun Academy? Wing Chun? Maybe I'll stop my stream and knock on the door. What number is this? He told me the damn number, but I forgot. The Wing Chun Academy. Maybe I'll call David Jew and ask him. Don't let me catch you in Chinatown. Anyway, I don't feel like getting all sweaty doing my fucking Sealam Tao. Do your fucking Sealam Tao. Do your fucking Sealam Tao. Okay, we do it again. We do it again. And Red's Place Cocktails. This is the nightlife in Chinatown. Red's Place Cocktails. Reflexology. I'm gonna go check out the Great Star Theater. The Golden Flower. Golden Flower. Maybe I'll ask Ryan Chan where the Wing Chun Academy is. They'll have me in there doing like the 99 grinds, and I'll be like sweating and grinding. It'll probably do me some good, actually. It's been a while. It's been about 18 years since I was a regular student, although I did work out with some Wing Chun guys pretty consistently for a while. But after a while, we lost touch and we stopped working out, and I was working, and the way life goes. This is the Great Star Theater. It used to be a movie theater. Now it's like kind of a schmoozy venue. They have different stuff. They had some transsexual Star Wars or something recently. I don't know what was going on over there. But anyway, I'm going to cut back up. Now we've had, welcome, Mayor Daniel Lurie. They made a freaking banner for Daniel Lurie. They made a banner for the mayor. They made a banner for the mayor. The mayor came for dinner. Sick fun. Sick fun. Hongzhou Shaoguan. The red wine little restaurant. That's wonderful. Everybody needs some red wine now and then. And that's the Chuan Saiguan, the Sichuan cuisine. Fusion dumpling. Fuck, I wish I could remember the number of the Wing Chun Academy. But I figure there would be a telltale sign. The steamy windows from the sweat of the Wing Chun practitioners. But no such luck. Chinese gangsters. I don't even want to, I'm not going to film the Chinese gangsters. Oh, this is my favorite restaurant name. My favorite restaurant name in the whole world is the new Wooey Louie Gooey. Can you see that? The new Wooey Loy Gooey restaurant. I love that name. It's my favorite Chinese restaurant name ever. We're going to get a good shot of it for posterity. They have chop suey, which means fried whatever, in the Wooey Louie Gooey restaurant. And look, they got the stars. They got all the contemporary stars from 70 years ago. I don't even know who that is. And I'm old. So they must be really old. They got Meyer Lansky. Now actually that looks like Joe DiMaggio. And his handler, Xi Jinping. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. If I knew anything, that's probably the owner of the Wooey Wooey Louie Gooey. That's some famous actor from many moons ago. It's more than 100 years old. It's the oldest Chinese restaurant in Chinatown. New Wooey Loy Gooey restaurant. It's gooey. So good. So good. We love it. And now we're walking up Grant Avenue, and it's pretty dead. I've seen it a little liver, a little more live, all the way live, you know, but it is what it is. And we're gonna get up to North Beach in a minute. I think I'm gonna cut right now and come back later.